The Washington Crimson Tide legacy continues.
Welcome back to DMVSportsZone.
Chased down by Beal in the corner for three, gets fouled and hits.
Welcome to DC.
Well, they tag him out.
You know where you're at, the USA cap. You're taking it slightly, I'm taking it slightly. Now how you gon' act on you gon' be right back. Well, we gon' be right here, we gon' be right here. We ain't going nowhere. Welcome to DC. DC, the home of Chuck Brown. Oh, you don't know the sound? Well, let me break it down.
What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Bueller coming at you with another video for the channel. Welcome back to the DMV Sports Zone. And then today, guys, I'm coming at you with a late reaction to the Day 2 NFL Draft for our beloved Washington Commanders. Before I get in this video, make sure to like, comment, subscribe for more DMV Sports content. And let's get straight to the video. I'm going to be blunt, guys. I wasn't happy with our Day 2 picks. Washington Crimson Tide, as you can tell by the title of the video, took two players from Alabama. I'll start off with the second round pick at 47th overall, defensive tackle, Daron Mathis. Sounds like a great philosopher. Such a reach, guys. This guy himself said that his agent told him that he was supposed to be taken in the third or fourth round. Now, I'm not upset that we took him because he's a bad player. It's the fact that there were guys like Jaquan Brisker, a safety, or Nakobe Dean, who obviously was dealing with some type of injury and whatnot. News was coming out about that. And Nakobe Dean ended up going to the Eagles, and we have to play him twice a year. It's completely frustrating for Daron Mathis, defensive tackle, a position where obviously wasn't in need, but now the Daron Payne news comes out. Daron Payne, we don't extend him for his fifth-year option. Bringing for Daron Mathis, what does that mean for Daron Payne and his trade value? Like, if we were going to get rid of Daron Payne, why don't you trade him before the draft? Because now teams are going to know that his trade value, like, we don't need to give up that much because he's going to walk next year if we know that we're not going to extend him because we just drafted his replacement. We drafted his replacement before trading Daron Payne. That completely blows me. But, I mean, looking over his stats for Darren Smith, this is the big body, 6'4", 310, and was a team captain for Alabama in 2021. So, a blue-collar guy. Ron Rivera loves those guys, you know, has those values. Nothing wrong with that, though. But, you know, at the end of the day, I want someone that can play, you know. Is a run stuffer. Obviously, he can improve in pass rushing. Had 9.5 sacks in 2021. And looking at his stats right now, 53 tackles in 2021, 20 solo. And pass deflections, it was 3 last year, 2 this year. He got better every year. But at the end of the day, guys, this is very much a reach. I said we needed a safety. We needed a linebacker, guard, or tight end. And the second round, we decided to reach and grab depth at a position that's completely frustrating. I don't know why we did it. And I feel like at the end of the day, this just wasn't a good pick. And again, it's not because of the player itself. It's because of the value at that pick. We obviously could have got for Daron Mathis later in the draft, but I don't understand it. It doesn't make any sense. Hopefully this guy turns out to be a stud. Who knows? If we trade Daron Payne, what's his trade value? Because I don't know if it's a third rounder at most. I don't know. This is very frustrating as a fan because, again, time and again, Martin Mayhew, Ron Rivera, this is their team. This is who they're drafting. It's not looking good. It really isn't. And we just started this new rebrand, so I don't know. For Daron Mathis at pick 47, if I had to give it a grade, I'm giving it a C-. I don't like it at all. Hopefully, he turned out to be a stud, but I don't like it at all. Moving on to the 98th pick in the draft, Brian Robinson Jr., running back from Alabama. Another reach. Not as much of a reach as Daron Mathis was, but this was very much a reach. First of all, the running back position, and I know Nadi's going to hate me for this because Crimson Tide fan, but at the end of the day, we got to speak facts here. Antonio Gibson. I understand Antonio Gibson. He has fumbling issues and at times struggles with his vision, but he's very young still. Everyone forgot that he was a receiver in college, and it took time for him to adjust to the running back position. Antonio Gibson. Brought back J.D. McKissick. We have Jared Patterson, the hometown hero, and now we have Brian Robinson in the third round when we could have had, again, a position in need. This was just a depth position. Rounds 2 and 3, guys, in the NFL draft. As a team, if you want to surround your team and have better players in your locker room, you don't draft depth positions. The depth positions are for day 3. Day 2 are for players in need, positions in need, and we failed to do that. Brian Robinson Jr., let me go over his stats. 2021, 271 carries, 1,343 rushing yards, 5 yards a carry, 14 touchdowns, and obviously can also catch it out of the backfield, 35 catches, 296 passing yards, and 2 touchdowns. Now, in the SEC, this is pretty impressive. 5 years at the SEC, 545 career carries, 0 fumbles. That is impressive. This guy is huge, big body, 6'1", 225, and his pass blocking is very much up there when it comes to running backs in this draft. Pro comparison, Chris Carson. But again, guys, why do we do this? It doesn't make any sense. Obviously, I understand he's a great player, you know. What if Antonio Gibson isn't that guy? But at the end of the day, we have so much depth at that position. Like, obviously, him and Gibby could be a 1-2 punch, but there's bigger needs. Linebacker. Are we going to start David Mayo next year? We're so thin at linebacker. The secondary, Bobby McKinnon, I think he's going to be a starter. Again, it's very frustrating. And I'll keep saying it, guys. You don't draft depth positions in the 2nd and 3rd round in day 2. You just don't. That's common sense. I don't know what we're doing here, and I hope, again, I'm wrong about this. Obviously, Brian Robinson is going to be a stud, but at the end of the day, hopefully, day 3 is tomorrow, and we better draft positions such as linebacker, safety, guard, or tight end, because those are the holes. There are a lot of holes in this team, and we added depth to some positions. What also makes this draft a lot worse for us is that, and Brian Robinson grade, I'd give it a B-. I don't hate it. Obviously, Brian Robinson is going to be talented, but again, not the position we needed. But for what also hurts us is that the Eagles got better. They traded for A.J. Brown. They got Nakobe Dean. We play them twice a year. The Giants, Kayvon Thibodeau, Evan Neal. NFC East is going to get tougher this year. And for the Commanders, did we help Carson Wentz out a lot? Obviously, Jahan Dotson is going to be a stud for sure, but could we have done more in day 2? I think so. But let me know what your guys' thoughts in the comment section. Day 2 is officially over. Day 3 is tomorrow. Day 3 is going to be really important. I wouldn't mind drafting Amari Barno from VT. I don't know, no bias involved. But just get a linebacker, safety, guard, or tight end. Just please, guys. Please, the front office, the fans are upset. I understand, but the 2nd round pick was unbelievable, unacceptable. The 3rd round pick, I let it slide, but the 2nd round pick was unbelievable. I'm disgusted, honestly. Obviously, you guys can't tell. I'm really mad, but I'm not trying to yell because it's like 1 a.m. So, yeah, guys, let me know your thoughts. Make sure to like, comment, so we have more DMV Sports content on the road to 2,000 subscribers. And yeah, peace. Take command.